What is going on, guys? Welcome to Greggles TV Daily, your source for daily tech news. I'm not in the bathroom anymore. I'm not in Connecticut. I'm home at the office right now, and it's kind of mixed feelings. I'm kind of happy to be back, but at the same time, I do miss my family, and I don't go out to Connecticut all that much, but it's so amazing to go back home. And this time especially, really felt like home, and man, I really want to get a house out there, but I don't know, with having... I probably won't, but it would be amazing to get a place out there. We'll see how things go, but probably won't happen, but it still would be really cool. With that said, couple of news stories, handful of questions. Let's get into the tech news. First story of the day is if you're an Apple fan. We've kind of spoken about this over the last few weeks or month about products that are probably going to come out for Apple, and we got a new kind of updated list, maybe a little bit more information. And I'm kind of excited about it because I do like some of these Apple products, and I might pick up some of these and upgrade to some of these. So let's check this out. This tweet was put together by Joshua Swingle, who says Mark Gurman via Power On what to expect from Apple this year. And those products are a smaller Mac Pro, which is a computer, a new Mac Mini, which I'm totally stoked about, larger iMac Pro, again, I'm kind of happy about that, Apple Silicon transition finished by WWDC 2022, so it sounds like they're going to completely switch over to all Apple Silicon, so they'll be using those like A15, A14 chips in all their products. Updated entry-level MacBook Pro, redesigned MacBook Air, and iPad Pro with wireless charging. So when they say that wireless charging for that iPad Pro, I'm not sure if they mean the iPad Pro can charge wirelessly or if you can charge a device on the back of it wirelessly. It could be both. So kind of interesting. We'll see what they do with it. I would like to see an iPad Pro with an OLED display. It's time they do that. And then, which I don't think they do. I think they're still using micro LEDs if I remember correctly. But yeah, kind of interesting. If you're an Apple fan, it's a bunch of stuff to look forward to. Next up, as you can see from the headline from Samsung India, are you a stan of, I don't know what stan, maybe they mean fan, of capturing Epic all day? Get ready to welcome a new member of the Galaxy fam. Stay tuned, register now. It says Epic is coming, and they show a camera cutout for a camera smartphone. And obviously that's most likely the Galaxy S21 Fan Edition. So this phone should be announced like tomorrow or within the next couple of days. So be ready for it. Galaxy S21 Fan Edition. Samsung's already trying to create a buzz with it. Remember, that's like their mid-tier, upper tier, in the tier smartphone. Next up is what we could potentially see with the Google Pixel 7 series of phones. And I don't know if I'm gonna love it, especially if the quality isn't there, because check this out. This information is coming from the folks over at Let's Go Digital, and they are saying that per some of this information that's coming out is that the Pixel phone, aka the Pixel 7, will have camera and sensors underneath the display. Google is developing a smartphone in which the selfie cam and the light sensor are processed under the screen. Is this technology intended for the Google Pixel 7 Pro? And when we take a look at this trademark that they're blocking in with a OLED display, thin film transistor layers, flexible substrate polyimide, protection film, cushion CU sheet, and it just shows you where it's going to be housed, but ultimately you would not be able to see those sensors and the camera. Now the look of it obviously is awesome to not see that stuff, but what it comes down to is, are we going to run into something like we got with the Galaxy Z Fold 3, where I have it charging? Of course I do, because the battery life sucks. On that main display, you can't see the camera, but the camera sucks. Or are we going to run into a factor where this is second, third generation technology and it's going to be much better? I hope it's on the other part where it's much better and we don't have to worry about it anymore. But if I had to put my money down, I'm going to say Google Pixel 7 Pro will not have an under display camera. It seems like Google usually waits a little bit before they push to the newer technology, so I think they're gonna wait. And our last story of the day is just a closer look at the S22 Ultra in the green again, showing off the black S Pen. And again, it's just a look of this, and you can see from the Let's Go Digital folks saying that it's gonna be released in a range of high profile colors, including this neutral/natural shade of green. And I really like the green color because I think it's gonna blend in nicely with the other colors. It's not gonna be too flashy. It's gonna make you feel like you're in the deeps of the forest. and that you can smell the sap on the side of the trees, and you can maybe get a little bit of pine syrup from there and get your hands all sticky, but without the stickiness, obviously, because this will be an S22 Ultra. It looks great. The black S Pen, I would like to see a green S Pen, but hey, we talked about that yesterday, that we're going to get all black S Pens on all the phones, which is a little bit unfortunate, but maybe you love it. But what do you guys think? Green S Pen? Do they need it? Let me know. But anyways, your question of the day is, what is the most exciting piece of tech right now? Let me know in the comments down below. For me, stuff that we can hand grab at the store right now, I would say it's this. I've done a couple of videos on it. It's the Oculus Quest 2. I love this thing. I didn't use it because I was on vacation, but I love this. I can't wait to start using this again since I'm home again. I could have brought it with me, I just didn't. But yeah, that's my most exciting piece of tech right now. Let me know about you guys in the comments down below. With that said, let's jump into the Q&A portion of the video and drop that beat. First question comes from Moni. Hey Greg, I have a Galaxy Z Fold 2. Do you think I should exchange it for the S22 Ultra? All right, so let's put it like this. Is the S22 Ultra basically gonna be a better phone in every sense of the word? Yes. Does it have a big folding display? No. Does it have S Pen support? Yes. Does the Z Fold 2? No. That's what it comes down to. Do you want the best overall phone that you can get for your money? Get the S22 Ultra. Do you want an amazing, crazy experience with a huge display? Get the Z Fold 2. Hopefully that answers your question. New York's Finest says, what will be the price difference between the S22 Ultra 512 versus the 1 terabyte? Will I get a better trade-in in the future if I get the 1 terabyte versus the 512? So in terms of trade-ins, you're not gonna get more or less for either of those variants. It's gonna be the same regardless for what you're trading in. If you're talking about trading in the 512 and the 1 terabyte in the future, I still think you're gonna get the same amount. I've noticed that Samsung, if I remember correctly, no matter what storage amount you have, they're always gonna give you the same amount for that specific model of phones. For instance, S21 Ultra, if you have the 128 or the 256 or whatever they had, it was always the same trade-in value, so it didn't matter. To add on to that, you could always sell it on your own, on eBay or Swappa, and get more money because you have the higher storage amounts. As for the price of those two phones, I would guess, if they even come out with a 1 terabyte and if they come out with a 512, I would guess it's probably gonna be $1,500 for the 1 terabyte or $1,600, and then for the 512, you're probably looking at $1,499 or something. And last question comes from New York's Finest. Would you be able to use the S Pen from the Note 20 Ultra on a Note 10 Plus S Pen with the S22 Ultra? Are they interchangeable since they have the same features? Man, that's a good question because I can't even remember. I've never even tried that. Is the Note 10 pen, I think it is. I can't remember what the Note 10 pen had, if it had Bluetooth or not. I think it worked. I know the pens don't work on the Z Fold 3 screen, but on the Note phones, I do believe those are interchangeable in terms of being able to use them. God, I can't remember. I honestly, I'm not sure. If you guys know, put it in the comments down below. I think you can, but I could be wrong on that. Thanks for your questions. There you guys go. If you have a question, leave it in the comments down below with the word question, and we'll see you down the road.